medieval style. So we've lost our floors because the mod package died between this and the last attempt. We also got a lot of little artifacts here because we also don't feature our metal mod anymore. So that means there's no more iron and such on the map. And this leaves such nasty little blank spots on the map. Well, I uncovered a lot of them already by just mining in there. But as it turned out, just a minute ago actually, it must have my favorite floor mod pack seems to be broken, either in combination with the mods I use or broken in general. Can't really tell. But that means we have to re-floor this whole place. But luckily we got 2.5 grand of lepidolite blocks, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Although I'm so sad that, I mean, these floors are just not the same. But well, I don't want to mutter about that too long. I'm quite happy that I got it back running again, because it was really, I was really concerned about the future of the series in general. But here we are. Everything works out. It's just like we don't have the variety of floor tiles anymore. That makes me really sad, but you know. I'm happy it works too, Russi. It's better than just having to restart, because I really felt like this series was not old enough to be already restarted. And yeah. Therefore, where's the basalt there? There we go. Yeah. I think everything went as fine as possible with that change. So let's create it like that. And put up a door there. Oh, I also installed the expanded woodworking mod. I almost forgot. So, expanded woodworking is fun. I installed it because I thought we would be restarting, but silly me. Anywho, doesn't matter. So, with expanded woodworking, we have several types of wood. And you see here, for example, we have now Drago logs. And we can do Drago furniture out of that. A Dunalus clutch mother. Okay. So, well, what sense is it? Answer no. So I hope you guys all had a fine Friday so far. For me, it was a little bit of a hasty day. A lot of action, especially since rebuilding the mod pack was really not that easy. But I did it. I did it. Also, Ice Sheet playing tonight was not as easy as I wanted it to. Why is Seamus so fast? 15 cells? The Whirlwind. Okay. Fancy. Oh man, Seamus' skills are that slow. Lightning bolt that thing again. There we go. I knew we could do it. It was busy, but I guess that is good. My day was alright. I'm going for a 5 hours road trip to my sister's tomorrow, though. Ooh, 5 hours of a road trip, that's a lot. That's really a lot. Succulent ribs. So, what can we do out of that? Okay, Drago lumber. Let's do that forever. And let's see, is there anything I could do out of these Dragos? These Sequaros, but I don't think. No. No. You can't only do mixed lumber out of that. We're only going to do that with the succulent. Wait a sec. And And how are we supposed to do? Hey, Seamus, welcome. Alright. Make mixed lumber. Can we do that here? Ah, here the succulent ribs show up, and here they don't. Ah, because any lumber, I see. But you can only do mixed lumber out of the succulents. I see. Now everything makes sense. What's that noise? Was that the woodworking table? Is the woodworking table making electric noises? Yes, it does. The thrombo horns. Oh, that's a good question. So we got a steel thrombo axe here in the making. So our bard was on research and crafting duty at the same time. So yeah. It was a little bit of both. Like, our bard was the best person for that job, but it took him a little bit longer to get that done. So, well... Our woodworking table sounds a little bit industrial, but I guess I can't change that. Okay. Wait a sec. They're delivering... The Dunelisks are dropping insect meat again? I mean, I don't want to mutter about that. But I've had several save files now where it wasn't like that. Toxic fallout. No! Oh, man. Oh. I hate that event so much. Oh. Okay. Not because it's difficult or anything, it's just one of the most boring events a human could possibly experience. So, okay. Now we have to do the toxic fallout thing. I don't know if there's any Twitch toolkit command to get rid of that. It would be really cool, but no. Let's do it nevertheless. We're quite on a low number tonight. Like, I was wondering if I was starting too late today. So, with toxic fallout, you need lots of roofs. Your people need to be under roofs wherever they can. Imagine if they added social distance event that takes a year to go away. Well, the last few days, my audience count was overall, at all ends, pretty low, honestly. Don't know why. But, well, there's these times and other times, you know. Okay, let's call that Fallout, and now... It's always a bad time for me. Yeah, well, I know, Seamus, I'm really, really late today. I'm really, really late today. So now we're going to do the most boring thing. Create the toxic fallout zone. So you basically limit your folks to indoors areas. And the really bad thing about it is you'll also do that for your animals. So it's cuddly time for the animals now. Usually my animals are not allowed indoors, but by clear weather. Oh. I wonder if it would be that easy. Like, I don't know, can't you... If you buy a thunderstorm or something like that, if that would work. I highly doubt it, though. Okay, now, that's that. Now, let's assign those zones to each and everybody in here. Also the animals. Solar flare. Are you kidding me? A solar flare? Oh, and I forgot to put up the numbers mod. Just realized. Okay. Well, we blotted out the sun. Oh, we need a flooring in here too. I'm so sad that I had to lose my favorite floor mod pack. Do we have the sidearms mod? Yes, I think we do. No, we don't anymore? Oh man, I must have forgotten that. Usually I always run that. But well. Oh, we actually can't work with these. Okay. So we can't fuel our smithy right now because we don't have any logs left. Let's do that though. Yoga is unrestricted. I'm pretty sure I don't need to put yoga to any restrictions because as a Warforged, he should be absolutely immune against that. Yeah, well, I just simply forgot it. So we're going to need a few mods here and there again. Alright. Now, yoga, please, refuel. Food alert is also gone. Okay. Well, there's a lot of things we need to put up. Alright, but the, let's see, toxic buildup is 5%. 7% on pins. Well, okay. Here goes the Thrumbo Axe. I think our bard will finish it tonight. Look at this beauty. Excellent quality it is. Injury okay. This weapon bears a portrayal of 9 scorpions advancing over a valley. Runzen retaliates with his bow. A coyote sits to the left of the main scene. The work conveys emotions of distance. This depiction relates to men hunting beasts. Okay. Yeah, Nick pretty much asked for that one. 15 damage per blow. That's also sick. He doesn't have any weapon anymore. Did items there die somehow? Possibly. Let's see. Well, I think a lot of these vanilla expanded weapons, or no, the Dane axe is also here. No, actually not. So... oh, we need to put up a roof over this. Okay. There we go. It cleaves in an area around it. I didn't know. I actually didn't know. So, where is everybody? Like, seriously. Oh, we finally did advanced enchanting, so we can also do now the Thrumbo Saber. Alright. Ice sculpting, basic furniture, gunpowder, and arcane artifacts. Well, I got a slight feeling what you guys want to have first. Shouldn't be the Thrumbo Saber somewhere in here? Well, whoops, wrong button. Here, that's what I wanted. So... ah, advanced enchanting was this one, and not the arcane artifacts. I see, I see, I see. That's what we need now. Okay. Well... seems like I really need to work on earlier stream times in general. Well, Rossi, I think there is not much more in this game. Well, no, that's an elephant bow. There's still the Thrumbo. Here. And that's the best we can get. We'll need 2 Thrumbo horns for that, and the rest is just the usual package. Okay, the Thrumbo horns are coming. Yeah, Thrumbo. Gotta love that. Okay, now... well, at least this way all these enormous amounts of stone chunks find a proper use now in the end. I mean, it's not the worst thing. Don't know if that was... okay, we only have 1 Thrumbo horn yet. Okay. Yeah, toxic fallout. So boring, honestly. I dislike that that event so much. Mostly because there's really not much going on with it, except for stay at home, 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 stay at home. Until it's over. Hope you don't starve. So... let's train the Inspire a little bit more. Seamus is now done with the Celestial Guidance spell. And beyond that, these spells are also good. But it'll take us a while. Spirit Wolves. Is that an update? I mean, Last time we tried that, it wasn't there. I know. It wasn't there. Ooh! We got raided! Thanks. Welcome. I don't know who you are, but you're most welcome here. And an army has amassed. Alright. We're going to be attacked. Hi, guys. So, I'm really happy to see you guys here. Hi, Mikkel. So, let's see. Nobody wants to raid me with Mikkel to get together. That will be a short fight. Well, it's the first time that we're really being raided while I have the Twitch Toolkit raid mod online. So, yeah, it actually spawns a raid, exactly. That's what it does. It's pretty cool. And we're also being attacked at the same time, so... That's going to be quite an interesting situation here. Well, ish. I mean, those poor souls which try to attack us there, I'm pretty sure good old Yoga can fight that off alone. Well, let's send the monk.
You're welcome.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Mikkel. So, why is he so wounded? Ah, because of the, Alright, these guys, I kind of like, feel bad for them. Imagine you're trying to attack a place and there's a wild T-Rex running after you. There's just such a small door and then there's a giant T-Rex hopping up. Thank you so much for stopping by, Miko. It was a fun raid and have a good sleep. And I hope to see you soon again. Have a good time. Bye-bye. Hey, Nick, welcome. What happened here? We got raided by a other streamer, I guess. I don't know who that was, but I was certainly happy about that incident. And, well, my mod pack died between the last episode and this one. I don't know if you noticed it in the Discord. I was rebuilding the mod package ever since then. And, yeah, it was pretty nasty. Look at that! We're having a giant infestation! Usually you shouldn't be happy about that, but I am! So we're going to put up the shield wall, kind of like. So let's put up Huran. No, not you, Seamus. Yoga. Let's see. Huran, Yoga, and Nick, of course. Big bad boy Nick. So, learn Spirit Wolves. Ah, yeah, of course. Thanks, mate. Just got distracted so hard. So, I'm going to drop down Cerno here. And, let's let the insectoids spawn. Alright, that's, a 11 hive attack. You didn't really miss much, Nick. This stream right now is 24 minutes old. I started really late today. Really started late today. So the Thrumbo Axe features 15 damage per sec, which is insanely high. And you do a lot of damage with that. You do a lot of damage with that. Okay, now let's get back to Rusty's wish. So, I mean, I got so many skill points. Increases the number of wolves and gain enrage. Sure thing. I hope you don't mind that I'm spending it all. All right, now we're talking business. So let's summon those wolves, shall we? Wow, they're going crazy. All right. Let's send Nick in there. And the other folks. So Huran can just face strike here. Do a little bit of a blade spin. So let's see. That was just one blow. Or two, I don't know. Nick should have Thrill of Battle enabled. And haste. There we go. Yeah. I mean, I really got no clue what it was all about, you know. So it seems like the creator of that mod just updated it a lot. All right. Now, that's that. We're done. No. That was all this stream, Nick. Yesterday, I wasn't able to stream Rimworld at all because I had, like, the mod pack imploded, and therefore I wasn't able to stream it. Alright, we are at the same time now completely saved. Food-wise, I mean. The only thing that I really see under the casualties is my flooring. Well, toxic fallout. You basically get poisoned while you're outside, and then you die if you stay outside too long. That's that. It gives you toxic buildup if you stay outside too long. And while you're under a roof, you don't get that, get the damage or the toxic buildup. Everything outside dies. All the animals here, for example, extreme toxic buildup, and then they die. And the more toxic buildup there is on a creature, the more likely it gets that when it dies, it goes instantaneously rotten, which is super annoying. Yo, Huron, that's really good. So we now got 2 Thrumbo horns. We got, hey sir, no, welcome. We got one for Rusty's Thrumbo, and we got one for Huron's Thrumbo Saber. And Cerno went into insulting spree. Sure thing. Yeah. Okay. We're really low. We're really running a little bit low on food here. Fire? Oh. Yeah, that was a boom bat exploding back there. Oh, come on, Yoga. Only because there was a patch of ambrosia here once. Doesn't mean that this is home zone automatically. I really dislike that so much. This whole home area thing. But I mentioned it several times before. I don't think that there are many ways to do it differently. Well, the mods broke, Nick, and then I wasn't able to reinstall the floors. It must be actually the floor mods I'm using. The whole package right now is working perfectly until I plug in the floor mods. I tried it like half an hour ago. You heard something about floor mod pack from me or from somebody else? Wow, I wouldn't think that the mods would screw up everything so bad. Yeah, I couldn't even load the game anymore. And there's another skill trainer. Well, let's see where it goes. Here. And it's raining Thrumbohorns. So that one's from Nick. So I guess you're donating one? For Hyorin? Okay. Then Hyorin's horn we bought can be used for Rusty's bow. So since we right now got 3 Thrumbohorns, if you guys don't mind, I really would like to go for the Thrum bow because we don't have researched the Thrumbo saber yet. So here, I'd really like to build that one for Rusty there. I mean, there's still one left afterwards, so... Wait a sec, we can't store those. So I installed a new mod for woodworking. And I forgot to install the simple search bar. Ugh. There are so many things we need to do. Alright, it's simple sidearms. Oh, I need to put up a piece of paper for that. Sidearms. Simple search bar. Because really, simple search bar is mandatory. And numbers. Just a few management tools I forgot. Ooh, you guys are so generous. That's really nice. Okay. How much jade we got? Okay, so I guess we'll also need to buy new jade after that's done. So many materials to be used there. Our bard must be already tired just by gathering all the materials alone. Alright. 1,000. Ooh, a heat wave now. Dang, that's bad. Toxic fallout and heat wave is really horrible. So, temperature. Okay, yoga. Please haul that stuff. We really seem to need coolers now. Well, a volcanic winter to combat the heat wave. Yeah, that's brilliant. That sounds like a brilliant idea. Now, let's install some coolers. Sadly, I can't install too many. Because I don't have the necessary wood here. There we go. So, transport pod, ship chunk, or cargo pod. Please not the ship chunk because, well, we won't be using it anyways. So let's just hope that nobody will suffer from heat strokes during the heat wave there. A transport pod. Well, it's not like we really want more people in here, don't we? So how many... Okay, let's drop that. Ooh, cooking for Tusjus. Oh yeah, and Cerno, there was a skill trainer. Melee 19. Jeez. Talking about which... So, Clinging Darkness had a retaliation chance. No. We're going to go for the lifesteal next. Alright, let's take the transport pod crash. Guy named Vulture. Oh, girl named Vulture. Burp. Goodbye. I don't have a... Can Nick finish him off? Not during the toxic fallout, please. Don't want anybody to run out there too long. But... okay. If you ask. If you ask me like that. It doesn't give you any skills as far as I remember. But let's check it out. No, you don't get any points. But Nick can consume it. I mean... maybe that was something for him. So let's see what he chowed down there. The whole leg! There you have it. I hope you were well entertained. So, yoga, please haul that stuff. Right now, hauling jobs are not being done too good because most of the guys are not allowed to run around outside, so... what? DMX? Is that some news right now, or OD? Oh, man. No! Not another one. I was already sad enough when that happened to the guy from the Prodigy. Oh, dang. Really a similar story in its outlinings compared to Keith Flint. Guy just passed away like that too. Prince Philip, yeah, I've seen that in the news. Well, basic furniture, complex clothing, magic circle, or beer brewing. Well, since I'm not really into... ooh, toxic buildup on the stallion, you see? I messed it up here. I don't even know who Philip actually was. But, you know... royalty. Nothing we're, us Germans here are following too much. Well... I always feel very, very sad when people pass away due to drug overdoses. Because to me, that always feels like such an avoidable cause of death. You know? Addiction is a damn nasty disease in general. And, well, I don't know. I mean, I gotta say, I didn't like that guy's music at all. I gotta admit that. I didn't like it at all. But that doesn't hinder me to be sad about it anyways. Ooh, our slime sponges are huge at this point. Beer for profit. Well, we'll have to build a brewery first and such. And for all of that to happen, we would need a stop for that toxic fallout. Well, you know, music taste is something unique for every person, so I really, really don't judge about what people are liking or not liking. And it happened to me really often in my life, ooh, Creole marble, that I didn't like things for a really, really long time, and all of a sudden it made click, And I'm rehearing things, and I'm like, man, how couldn't I have liked that? So, it's something that happened to me quite often in my life. So, protecting an ally. Do you see that? It's a lot of enemies. So, Esme. But I don't want to. Well, the rewards are really crappy. Rewards are really, really crappy. Double raid, yeah, I know. Let's do it. Not during this friggin' toxic fallout. I'm hoping that the toxic fallout will wear off during the next few days. Because they will die outside? Nah. Sadly, toxic fallout doesn't kill you that fast. Or luckily, depends. But from my experiences, it's like your people suffer from it more than the enemies, because your enemies they don't care about it after all. What's the problem is, if one of your people gets downed outside in that soup, you die really quickly there. Or, well, no, you don't die really quickly, but if there's nobody here for you to pick you up and such. Let's see. I really hope that we're going to be able to fight that without toxic fallout. That would be really good. So, there we go. A little bit of magic versus that as well. But I'm pretty sure we should be able to fight that quest easily. At the same time, I really don't want to underestimate my enemies. Why do Nick's skills upgrade so much slower? First off, he needs 2 points for pretty much all of the skills except for the not so interesting ones. And the other one, he has already a maxed out Fortitude and a maxed out Lifesteal. He already has Thrill of Battle and Haste on a high level. He's level 15. Like, Huran is level 15. The Bard doesn't count because he keeps buffing people left and right. Seamus is level 12. Pop is level 16, Rusty is 13. So level-wise, Nick is not behind at all. Double tap. Steals stamina and generates hate. No, I'm not doing that because I don't know, the Berserker shouldn't even have that skill. Because hate is a resource only used by the Death Knights. I feel like the mod creator had made a little bit of a mess up there. Yeah, it's absolutely useless for the Berserker. Proximity heal would be, if you want to have it, the decent choice. You have a chance that you heal allies while you're attacking. But the double tap, there's really no use to that, sadly. So... I wish we had an end for this friggin' toxic fallout. So annoyed by that at this point. So, I maxed out Face Strike. Now... So, let's do the Sharpened Blades. Blade Spin is a really cool skill too. Ooh, we get another infestation. This time in the sweatshop. Alright, let's do this. It's going to be fun. Alright, so the way I want to do it is I want to send all the capable people inside. With physical prowess, I mean. That's what I mean with capable. And then let's have some fun there. Alright. So, Brave Blade. I'll put Nick down here. So, here we go. Nick will have all the fun of that room. Oh, he can't cleave. Never mind. He should just keep attacking there. Well, let's see if there's enough room for your wolves to summon. Or if Nick has to kill a few more before he can do that. Alright. Cerno got pretty roughed up here. So... Alright, there we go. Shoot Frenzy for Tuskus. Let's send Nick inside. Alright, there we go. Let's get some snow in the desert. So, it doesn't put away the toxic fallout. Okay. Now, Cerno. Let's send him in there. Really wonder what that wacky skill there is. That laser line here. And another Thrumbohorn. Yeah, Nick, I'm pretty sure it must be Nick's laser, but I have no clue why he got a laser. Or no, I think that's the Basilisk. That's what's happening. There we go. Now, that was a fun fight. An easy one, too. Like, seriously, our characters are a little bit strong. My warrior's heart is getting restless, sir. You jumped in there and you pulverized a few people there. Just saying. I do realize that you guys seem to need bigger fights. So let's get rid of that toxic fallout first. It's such a crappy combination here. Toxic fallout, heat wave, and snow. We gotta save up for big drop rates. Of course we can, Hyorin. I'm basically just waiting for that friggin' toxic fallout finally to pass. Because it's just such an annoying event. I mean, sending our people out to raid a place. Oh! Yeah, sure, we can do that. Beer brewing! Succulent sowing, defensive systems, devil strand, and draconic drug production. Alright. Well, the heat wave is over, but not the thingy toxic fallout. 11 versus 120 is fair. It depends on the amount of magic users on the enemy side. If the enemy's got too many magic users, we are pretty in trouble. We just can't put Nick right in the middle. Well, that was before. I feel like Nick is now something completely else with all these skills he has now. He's on maxed out life leech. So, I don't know. Beguile animal, regrowth mastery. So, how about, what's Tailwind? Doubling their attack speed. Oh yeah, I want that. Possible. No, it reduces the cooldown and the costs, so you can do it more often. Doesn't make the skill stronger though. Oh, that's so annoying. I have no wood anymore now. Because I used that new mod. And now I have no wood to fuel my smelter. I can't finish that bow. Alright, pins. Alright, Cerno. Glad you dropped by and have a good time, mate. We'll be back tomorrow, so maybe you'll find a little bit more time there tomorrow. Oh, and I really need to get rid of that bad sleeping spot, which already killed the horsey there. And there we go. Spacecraft chunks. Ooh yeah, just what I needed. Alright, medieval defense systems it is. Well, none. We can't put up spike traps or wooden barricades. And we got the door of tanking. Oh, this friggin' dog they go all loud. So, what do we research out of that? Medieval. So this will give us ballistas, crenellated parapets, and caltrops. The toxic fallout 8 days now, almost. So it should be time to wear off at some point soon. Wow, that was fast. A manhunting pack of mega wolverines. Now look at those beauties. So we got mixed up numbers. Liquor brewing, draconic drug production, gunpowder, or devil strand. Yes, send me in, please. Well, you're in these thingies. Let's check them out. 21 damage. No? I'd rather have this as a team effort. 21 damage is really evil. No, Rusty, the Thrumbo ain't ready because I'm out of fuel for the smithy, sadly. But we're going to put Nick and Huran in front of that. How about this? That's the best I can offer right now. Wood. Just wood. I need wood logs. Or Drago logs. Or succulent ribs. I'm running a more complicated wood mod now. Alright, let's go. Any of these are okay. Oak logs. Thanks, Rusty. We'll put that to good use. Alright, let's put up a regeneration on Huran. because that always helps a ton. But these things are really, really brutal enemies. Alright, there we go. A spellopade has been heard. Okay. Yeah, well, we are really strong at this point. So, I mean, we're still at losing is fun difficulty, so... You guys want liquor brewing? Let's do liquor brewing. I like that one too. So, well... We'll do that one for goodwill. Seamus, one more skill point. That ain't helping much, though. So, proximity heal for Cerno. Because I really dig that one. Let's see, what does Berserk gain? Leveling reduces the cost and the cooldown, so... What's this? Come on, that's not really interesting at all. Berserk is a one-time usage. The only thing which is interesting is the cost reduction, but not so much the cooldown reduction. I have a hard time believing that you would be using this more than once in a situation. So, I don't know. We could upgrade Cleave, so you do more damage. You will do more AoE damage, but... Well, what about Fortitude? Well, Fortitude, I really didn't understand it yet, what that means. I really have a hard time figuring it out. I don't know if I understood it correctly that it transforms damage into stamina gain, or if it transforms damage into, or if the stamina is being used as a extra HP bar, basically. It's really hard for me to tell. But what's not hard for me to tell is that the Thrumbo is ready, and it's been an excellent piece of work. Runzen's Snake, come on, that's a little bit, This weapon bears a representation of a dense fog of black specks bursting out of the ground. Runzen wears an animal expression. The scene takes place on the outskirts of a district. Yeah, okay. Insects attacking us. Now, the Thrumbo axe is excellent quality too. So, Thrumbo, damage 21, range 45, but it has a really high warm-up phase, but wow. That's huge. It also has art, yeah, but no really impressive one. Wait, let me show you. So this one is excellent quality, and a portrayal of 9 scorpions advancing over a valley. Runzen retaliates with his bow. A coyote sits to the left of the main scene. Yeah, well, it's about men hunting beasts. Rossi got a bunch of skills too. Was I focused that much on, well, okay, only one. 1 point of Arrow Storm. Okay. Art is being produced at a certain quality level of the item. Yes. Yes. That's just it. But as far as I know, not all items can have things like these. So, let's trade with these fellas. Let's see. Oh, they got a kobold, half orc, and another warforged. So, Wanderlust, insatiable. So it's a love bot. Got it. Kinky. Kinky robot. God King's boots. Alright. Well, 4.6k. That's a lot of money. Somehow I had a feeling as if Nick got Nick's attention has been drawn by the word God King's boots. Alrighty. Well, we can just earn a little bit of money here, I guess. Coal chunks. Let's buy those. These should be working for our smithy. There we go. So for some reason we don't have much audience today, sadly. But that's okay. So Mega Wolverine meat. Oh yeah, I need to put up the meat mod too. Helping Brutor protect magical artifacts. Meat mod. So there's a bandit camp, but it's really, really far away. Oh yeah, I also installed a mod which makes the map a little bit less ugly. Hope you guys like it. Finally! Oh no, there's a hungry dragon in town. Okay. But finally the friggin' toxic fallout is gone. Can now live our life freely again. So let's check out how much time do I have for that quest. 1.8 days. So we got a dragon here available. Well, I don't feel like taming that thing right now. Rather breed it, you know. Okay, protecting an ally. We do this for goodwill. And Esme needs to be defended. There we go. Well, I don't know if we're going to die. Social fight. Ooh. Yoga went into a social fight with the Outlanders. So let's see what he did to that little kobold. Well, not too much actually. Not too much. Well, the dragon, we would be absolutely killing it. No problem at all, honestly. At this point, we should be perfectly fine with taking down a dragon on our own. Well, blood rot is a disease that has been added into the game for NPCs to protect them. It's a really, really quite new condition. Alright, before I get attacked, it's tea time, friends. So, here we are. Today I'm on a anarchy spree with my with my coffee cup filled with good Darjeeling. So, anarchic tea, whatever. It's one of my favorite cups for coffee, but I don't drink too much coffee anymore, so it's basically 1 cup of coffee every 3 to 5 days. Let's check it out. Well, we don't get any readout about when they'll attack. Some quests you get a exact readout, or at some you don't. Well, we got a 10-day running time for that quest, so I'd strongly assume we'll have to take care of them in that time span. Now, I want a corpse bonfire. Oh, I can do that with mixed lumber now. Cool. Okay. And let's cremate some corpses. Animal corpses, only rotten ones, and do this forever. And another one for human likes, but only... no, all the human likes. No colonists, although that almost never happens. Now, the crafty Warforged is back at it again. We gotta capture and ransom the Lord. They don't do that. These guys don't care about ransoms or such. Sadly. It would be cool. It would be definitely cool. Okay, the trade caravan is leaving. And let's haul in some lepidolite. Well, let's put that onto her haul urgently. Sell him to slavery, I see. Well, it all depends on if he will survive or not, mainly. Because I see a decent chance of us slamming him just into a pulp. And what happened to the illithid we had as a prisoner? Oh, that's Tustus, our new friend. Eating brain every 2 weeks. Yeah, sure, Russie. I'll do that. The other fight, I just didn't try it because I didn't think that in that little room was enough space, but you proved me wrong. Well, okay. These training dummies are so OP. He must have had some good traits that we... Well, actually, I only recruited him because Cognito wanted him as a character. But he has pretty good stats, gotta say. But sadly, Cognito didn't have the time to be here in the last few days. Well, he seems rather busy lately. But well, it happens to the best of us. Now, let's put up a few more furniture thingies down here. Ooh, guys, you going crazy with those Trumble horns. So, speaking about which, we do have the arcane artifacts researched, so it's time for the for the Thrumbo Saber. So I think we don't have enough jade for that one, so yeah, I'd need 50 units of jade. We don't have those yet. How long will I play? I don't know. Not that much longer today. Will the raid happen tonight's stream? Well, we will be... I definitely want to stay long enough to at least see one of those attacks. That's the only thing I know for sure. I haven't set a time for today. I mean, it's weekend after all. Right now we're eating the lepidolite blocks, basically. Okay. Wild human, luciferium, or skill increases. Okay. I wonder what a door would be made of. Okay. It's just a placeholder. Oh, liquor brewing has been researched, so... I'll have to take the... Yeah, luciferium is not allowed. We got a skill increase. I had to cancel that one out because it doesn't work together. So, we got magic circles, basic tool crafting, carpet making, and a great bow. Research available. Also, I really feel like we need more stones. Crazy. Did we really already gather up all that stuff and use it? I mean, there's seriously only a few scraps of basalt left. Jeez. It's quite sick, gotta say. Basic tool crafting. Alright. Golden shield? Where do you see a golden shield? That's a dog leather shield. It tricked you. But dog leather is actually one of the most beautiful leather swords in the game, judging from my side. Hey Eagle Crane, welcome! Haven't seen you in a while. So happy to see you on the stream today. Now, let's punch some wild animals. Look at that, that's a chimera. Let's see how powerful yoga really is. Spoiler alert, extremely powerful. What is this guy? Jeez. House things really good tonight, really good. The mod package blew up and I managed to repair it, and I'm really happy. Well, we're getting there, but there were a few really nasty things happening. Oh, look at that. I want to allow and ignite them. And I hope you guys are enjoying the start into the weekend today. I certainly do. I mean, for me, weekends are not that much different. We need 25 more Huron. I was very, very afraid that I would need to restart the series or something unfortunate like that. I would have been really sad about that. Alright, here goes the Jades. I love that English. Jades. So, just like I thought, almost all the meats are forbidden. Because I realized that almost nothing got done here. That's because the last time I was using this mod pack, meat was a resource which only existed as raw meat and not in so many different styles. Alright. So what's lacking for the Thrombo Saber beyond that? We got the necessary steel. 2,000 silver! Okay. I derped about that. So that's what's missing here. Currently has the best armor. Well, definitely Nick, but no, we don't have good armor. There's really good armor craftable here. The armor of the Valiant, so for example, and the Paragon's helmets, but as you see here, well, 450 silver, Or, well, wait, no. 450 steel. And a little bit of gold. Well, we could forge a few, actually. We could forge a few. Should do that. You'd really love that Paragon helmet. Okay. Let's check out how it works. Social impact, melee hit chance, aiming time. Oh, I'm sorry. That's nothing for your character. Not really good for you. Extra aiming time debuffs are not good for you, sorry. Yeah, well, ranger characters are not exactly the type of people who are wearing helmets. Look, Brussy, a cheetah wants to play with you. Look how fast it is. Let's greet it with a nice little arrow storm. Neck cut off. Okay. Slaughter. Look at those. I wanted to slaughter these. Okay. Okay. That's pretty rude. So let's send Cerno to attack these. Really felt like his character could use some training as well. Well, I really feel like Death Knights are among the characters that need the most investment before they really shine. Like every time I play Death Knights, they are way more vulnerable than other characters in my squad. Gotta say, though, ground runners are quite mean machines too, so... A ground runner is by no means hard. Thanks for the subscription, Eagle Crane. Oh man, I already tuned it down in the volume, but still shocking me from time to time. Thank you so much, man. Means more than you could imagine. Okay. We need more we need more tables. Oh, look at that! Tequila barrels, vodka drums, wine barrels. We can now do really good. Scary sub, don't be sorry about that. Since it's earning me money, I'd be scaring myself the whole day. I wouldn't care. I certainly wouldn't care at all. Okay. I really want to stay at least long enough until the first of these raids is crashing in. Oh, blood rot needs treatment. But yeah. Dr. Pop will be looking for you. There we go. The toxic fallout really punched me quite hard, though. Gotta say. Oh, we're out of fuel for our smithy again. Luckily, there's a couple of Dragos here still left. Alright. Let's do the Thrumbo Saber. Yeah, the God King items seem to be among the most powerful in the mod pack so far. Why did somebody go pukies here? Alright, meanwhile, our bard has developed a pretty good skill set here. And this Inspire skill is so crazy. How much do kidneys sell for? A couple of hundred silver, like 200 or 300 tops. Or 100 to 200. I'm really bad at these numbers because I usually don't play the organ extraction game. It's not exactly my kind of gameplay. Most of the time, that is. Sometimes I do enjoy a little bit of evil gameplay, though. So I guess we'll have to... Oh, well, no. We're not going to wait. Oh, I'll have to wait, as it seems. We don't have fuel for the smithy. Let's change that. There's still that dragon hanging around here. Oh, we can change that, because due to the toxic fallout, pretty much all of the plants out there died. Here's a Drago, though. Do you think Nick will die if he goes berserk on the dragon? Yes. Most likely. Although I don't know how powerful a Jade Dragon actually is. I only know about the bigger dragons. They would punch him quite hard. But, well... They just have tons of HP. That's the problem about them. They are so friggin' beefy. And they got a lot of armor as well. Like, if you check out the dragon, it has armor ratios beyond 100%. That means you really gotta work hard to tackle that away. If there would be not a big raid coming in on us quite soon, I would actually go forward and try it, but not under these circumstances, forgive me. So she's actually a Geomancer. Nick is on 112 sharp and 63 heat and 48 blunt. Well, I see a certain probability of that working out. I mean, he has only a 16.5 damage per blow. But the last few times, whenever I tried to take down dragons, it was a pretty hard fight. And that was even with guns. So, sadly, it's only a good quality here, but it's still a lot better than everything we had before. So the longsword was 10.33. Yeah, no more titanium in my mod pack. Too sad, but like I mentioned before, I'm happy it's still working after all. Broken mod pack would have been worse. Okay, I need some more lepidolite blocks. So, where is the purple mountain? Here's the purple mountain. Okay, it's really not too much except for here. Okay, then we're going to dig in here. I don't know. Will the saber be ready? Well, it is already ready. I already equipped it. Or did I just read that too slow? I'm pretty sure I read that too slow. So, Esme needs the treatment. There we go. Basic tool crafting. And a bunch of cinderlisks have migrated into our area. I love them. Wait a sec. So we got inspired recruit, inspired creativity, go frenzy, shoot frenzy, inspired taming. Here we go. But is Suzette good enough with animals? No. No. Just no. Tuskus, equipped with a peeler. Seriously, Tuskus? Let's go for a crossbow, mate. Infection, blindness, or muscle parasites. Blindness? Didn't even know. I had no clue that blindness is a rollable event here. So let's do this. Like, wait a sec. So many of us have an infection now. Are you kidding me? So 1, No. Okay. 2. It's just Tuskus and Runzen. And a lot of my animals. Ah, I see. That's what happened. Okay. Well, animals are almost always better off in tanking that away compared to normal people. Because somehow animals have a way better metabolism. Don't ask why. Alright, there we go. So, let's check out some skill point distributions here. Oh, Seamus has a new skill level. Let's go for horoscope buffs. I really like that one. Okay. Still saving up for the Tailwind because doubled attack speed sounds crazy. And here... What does Barbed Arrow increase to? Increases the bleeding duration and cooldown reduction. I see, I see. So, Accuracy... or damage, or stamina cost. Well, let's go for that one. Astral Flames isn't as powerful and it's ranged. Well, the thing about Astral Flames is you can pretty much do that all across the map. That's a really, really powerful difference there. In my opinion, the biggest difference. So, Draconic Rituals. Interesting. Okay, but we do get most of that flooring today done. That's good. Alright. Man, those raiders are lazy. If I only knew, I would have accepted it way earlier. I really thought they would attack way earlier, but sadly you can't know. The quests don't give you a good readout about that. T-Rex just gobbles up the surviving mega insects out there. Get into my belly. I don't know what the dragon ate up there. Chileen. What's that? Chimerical. Chileens. Peaceful creatures. Set their enemies on fire. Yeah, the shuttle will arrive in 5 days, so it should be at some point happening something. Rusty's simple helmet deteriorated away to nothing. A blight on the potatoes. Okay. Cut plants. There we go. Let's cut them away. Come on, purple hair ain't ugly. It's punk. Let's just hope the blight won't spread over to the new plants. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, here we go. This time it did. Alright, there we go. Blight be gone. I always keep thinking that somebody is tantruming there. Advanced melee weapons, cheese making, or cultivation. So, let's see. You guys want cheese making? Alright. I mean, why not? Cheese. Who wouldn't love cheese? Only the weirdest of people wouldn't like cheese, I know. Cheese is among the ultimate drugs, if you ask me. So let's go for that touch of death thing. My cat is quite talkative out there. So she's either gonna puke every moment, or she's trying to lure her brother out to punch him. You never know with those cats. Alright. So here's haste. That Thrumbo Saber has a certain chance to haste people. Oh, it's a race against advanced melee weapons towards cheese making. Okay. All right. I feel like this is a little bit OP, that training dummy. Especially since it doesn't need to be repaired. What are the advanced weapons? Well, they are worse than the magical weapons we got. That's the first thing I gotta say. Oh no! A Kitsune died because of the infection. Aim delay is a good thing. Wait a sec. Did I misread it like that? Okay, yeah, it's just, yeah, okay. You're right, of course. It just doesn't make any sense that a helmet does increase your aiming time. That's why I didn't come up with the idea myself, you know. So, advanced melee weapons, Bardage, Battle Axe, Billhook, Flanged Maze. A lot of fancy and fun items, but they're not as powerful as, of course, but magic. Yeah, sure. I don't want to argue about that. It's just like I didn't come up with the idea. In my logical feeling, I would always assume you have a helmet, your sight is worse, so you shoot slower. Just God. A maul is, yeah. Pretty much most of these items are worse than a Thrumbo Axe, Nick. That's the real nasty thing about that. I'll show you. Like, for example, if we look at a maul. That would be a Warhammer. So a Steel Warhammer would only have 7.5 damage per sec. Let's use plus Steel, that's 8.5. If we go for the fantasy metals, like Vibranium, okay, that's not really powerful. Orichalcum, that would be one of the most powerful. Oh, you want the heavy maul here, okay. So here, 14.5. That's still weaker than the Thrumbo Axe you're wielding right now. Although, that's normal quality. That's normal quality, so it could be better. It could be better. But the thing is, okay, Thrumbo Axe can never be made out of different materials, so... Well, there is a certain chance that we could do a better weapon out of that, actually. You're right about that. But it must be of a high quality then. Otherwise it wouldn't work, sadly. So, did we finally have all the lepidolite blocks we needed? Not really. Here's yet another one. And the wood shortage is kicking in quite hard now. that cheetah tries to hunt somebody again. Well, let's whip up Zizette. I love lightning mages to take down cheetahs, because cheetahs are not that resilient. Alright, let's leave the rest to Yoga. Alright. And finish it off. Is the saber any good? It's really good. With the saber, its base stats are only 14 damage, but it has a haste on hit chance, and it reduces the cooldown of abilities, so it's really, really powerful. I can't tell what haste exactly does, but I would assume it's double attack speed, basically. Pretty sure it is. Most of the time it is. So the Paragon Helmet will need Runzen to train a little bit more science before he can do. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with those raiders. I'm looking for them for that long, but I really gotta go for it tonight, sadly. So we're going to have the raiders at the beginning of tomorrow's stream, I'm pretty sure, but it's growing too late for me to stay that much longer, because I know that when these guys are attacking us, I'll need at least 30 minutes to sort everything out. So I want to put that up with a fresh mind and a fresh head. So, because this will be a really exciting quest. Like, that's 34 enemies. That's over 50 enemies per raid. So I want to have a clear mind, and most importantly, have that at the beginning of the video and on demand, because that's sure really cool. So thank you guys so much for tonight's time. I really enjoyed myself a lot, even though we were a small audience tonight. That doesn't really matter, because the show will go on even if I'm alone. Anywho, I wish you guys a wonderful start into the weekend, and see you soon. Good night, good afternoon, good morning, whatever is the case at your place. See you soon.